levels at that. Is he making an argument against Usman as being perhaps the pound for pound best in the sport at the moment?
He's up there. I mean, if you, yeah, he's up there. I mean, he's number 2 right now anyways. Yeah, the 2 best guys in the world, pound for pound.
Outside of tonight, I saw yesterday that Joanna versus Zhang Weili, the rematch has been booked for Singapore. Is there any consideration between that 5 rounds, considering the first fight was such an epic, or is it going to be 3 rounds?
That's a good question. You want me to make it 5 rounds?
Could you please?
Yeah. We'll work on that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
A lot of buzz has also been made of Ian Gary's rise. A lot of people comparing him to Conor McGregor. Even he himself said like he welcomes those comparisons. And even Conor gave him a shout out before his fight. What did you make of his performance in there, going 3 rounds after his initial knockout win back in Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, what happened with Conor? Did you say?
Conor gave him a shout out. Like someone asked about Ian Gary, and he says, "Oh, he's looking sharp and this and that." So now even Conor is talking about Ian as kind of this next star from Ireland.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, no, the kid looked good. Yeah.
Finally, I don't know if you're aware, but Alexio Oleinik got his 60th professional win. I know you gave him the bonus, but what did you make of, like his first fight was in '94, I think. Kate Hansel wasn't even alive yet when he made his debut. So what did you make of his, I know you gave him the bonus, what did you make of his?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's awesome. And you know what else too? This is totally off subject, but I was just thinking about, I'm gonna give Gilbert Burns the win money too. So he's gonna get a show and win. That fight was ridiculous.
Danny back here. Have you ever seen anything like Khamzat? Like I've had conversations about this all week. We've had Conor, we saw him rise up, but it was almost like every time Conor won, there was questions about like, well, what if he fights a wrestler? What if he fights this guy? With Khamzat heading into tonight's fight, it was almost like inevitable that people thought he was just going to run through Gilbert. Like there was not a matter of if he was going to win, it's when he was going to win. Like, have you seen anything like this quickly?
Well, the way that I looked at it is people were tuning in to see if he would run through Gilbert. Because even I was saying, if he runs through him the way he's run through everybody, I mean, it's just, but highly unlikely. It's like when the odds came out, we were like, what? They're fucking crazy. They think those are, you know, what the odds should be against Gilbert Burns. But yeah, I mean, that's the amount of hype that he had. But look at what he's done. Just the punch stats alone were 2-something to 1. You know, and the way that he destroyed guys and how easy he made it look. But I say this all the time, not just talking to you guys, but talking to other people. If you can break into the top 5 in the UFC, in any whatever weight class you're in, very, very few people actually do it. Very few people break into the top 5. And to have 4 fights in 2 years, and I don't even know what the highest ranked guy you fought off the top of my head, but to go fight Gilbert Burns, the number 2 welterweight in the world, and win it, it's unheard of.
And then I wanted to ask you about Mike Malott, who made his UFC debut today, and he had a ferocious knockout against Mickey Gall, and then he had a really good post-fight interview where he put a GoFundMe over for his boxing coach, whose 15-year-old daughter is battling cancer, and he said he's going to donate half of his fight purse to support him and her in this battle against cancer. What did you think of Mike's performance and just what he had to say after the fight?
Yeah, no, he looked good. Yeah, no, the kid looked good. He's fun. He's fun to watch. And he can keep his 10 grand and I'll do his show and his win. And I'll donate it to his coaches. Good, yeah. So.
Handing out money.
What's that?
Just handing out money.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Tonight was the 600th event in UFC history. Obviously, it seems your business is kind of peaking more so than it ever has been. What do you feel like the growth could be from here for the UFC after reaching this milestone of 600 events?
Yeah, well, first of all, I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know that. That's cool. And yeah, this thing's on fire right now, man. It's insane. You know, every event has been a sellout. We're breaking records with the gates, pay-per-views, et cetera, et cetera. It's awesome. I mean, you guys know what I think and what I believe. I believe that this will be the biggest sport in the world. I believe that, you know, now that streaming is becoming a reality. And I think in the next couple of years, maybe 3 to 5 years, there's going to be 3 big players globally. You know, like CBS NBC and ABC when we were growing up. I think there's going to be 3 big global players, and the entire world will be able to watch at the same time. And that was literally mine and Lorenzo's dream early on in the early days. So we're heading there. Then I mean, what's the ceiling? Was there 7, 8 billion people in the world? And you know the sport works everywhere. I mean, I said it would, and now we know it. And God forbid, we get another Chinese world champion or somebody from here or there. It just continues to grow and get bigger.
And when you look at 2 of the bigger stars or names on your roster, Nate Diaz and Dustin Poirier, it seems like they're both itching to fight pretty bad. Do you have any update on the future of those guys? Dustin saying, he's